Pisces, hi and welcome to your July reading. This is for anybody that has their sun, moon, rising, their midheaven and or Venus in the sign of Pisces. However, if you just happen to come across this video or you are cross-watching for someone that you are interested in, I'm sure there is a message in here for you and I hope that it finds you well. A little bit of an update. The name of my channel has changed. Some of you may have noticed that before you clicked on the video. Some may not be so aware of what it was before, but aesthetically I like it better. I like the incorporation of my name better and the play on words with my name and Mother Teresa, because we do share a lot of the same characteristics, personality traits, if you will. And so I decided to go ahead and change the name. Outside of that though, nothing major has changed. I am continuing to pre-shuffle and pull the cards before I turn the camera on, just for the sake of time. It's helping me, and since nobody has said whether or not they like it or not, I'm just going to continue doing it this way. And if ever anybody has an issue, we will just have to cross that bridge when we get to it, or when my page is verified, it will no longer be an issue. So whichever comes first, right? But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get into your July reading. What came up for you energetically was a lot. First out, we have the Strength card, followed by the King of Wands, and the Two of Swords that came out with the High Priestess and the King of Pentacles atop that card. Coming into your obstacles, we have the Hermit card, followed by the Devil card, and the Nine of Wands. Coming into the end of July and ways to overcome these obstacles and energies just in general, you have the Knight of Cups, followed by the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Swords that came out with the Temperance card and the Queen of Cups. A lot of water coming into the last week, your element. I feel like somebody is testing you, potentially, coming into July. Somebody's testing your patience. Somebody is taking your kindness for weakness. Somebody's definitely trying to potentially stifle your fire or just get on your nerves. I'm hearing get on your nerves, especially with this Two of Swords card. And it's like you have a choice to make coming into July. If this is somebody else's energy that is trying to aggravate you and get under your skin, with this Two of Swords, you have a decision to make. It's very much like angel devil energy. You can decide to lash out and retaliate back on this person that has been causing you so much aggravation, right? And has been causing you in some ways to act out of character as well. But I feel like at this point, you know the alternative, because what can happen, especially if this is pertaining to a career, they're trying to get you to a place where you are reactive, to where they have something to put against you so that they can call you an aggressive individual, right? Or just say the right thing then from your reaction to get you fired, right? And then that puts you behind. It's like you have that gift of discernment coming into July. It's like you can see between the lines. You can see between the bullshit that they're trying to give you or try to do to you. You see what they're trying to do, right? You have wisdom, you have knowledge about it, and so you are acting accordingly, not necessarily lashing out, but you know to do the opposite of what they want you to do at this point to save face, right? To save your own reputation. You know what you have to do, or better yet, what you don't have to do. You have the Hermit card, the Devil card, and the Knight of Wands. Somebody might be trying to manipulate you, especially if we're still going with what's happening potentially on the work front of your life. Somebody's maybe trying to make you feel like you're bound to a contract. You're bound to the company. Like you owe them. You owe them your life. Like I feel like maybe they have done a favor for you and they're trying to turn that around because, you know, they helped you out, and so now you have to do what they tell you to do. And I just feel like you can't take it much longer, especially with this Hermit card. You can't take it much longer. I feel like some of you are trying to find a loophole. You're trying to find your way out of that situation. You're trying to do some research on ways that you can free yourself out of this stifling, suffocating, manipulative energy that you have been in on the work front because you're unhappy. If this is about like a romantic relationship or somebody that you were interested in that's trying to come back, it's like you are refraining yourself from indulging and or entertaining them and wanting to give them another chance, because I feel like you've seen enough and you've heard enough with this Two of Swords energy. Whatever they're saying to you, you definitely do not believe. It's like you know better than to believe what it is that they're trying to say. You know better than to take up any offer that they have because there's no substance behind it. Just as quickly as they come in, they leave your life. You know, they are not in a stable position, no matter how much they try to make it seem like they are stable and or healthy, that they have found their purpose, right? That they're doing all the right things, that they have changed. You don't believe them, and you shouldn't, because this double energy is still around. Something is still being hidden from you. And so I feel like you better do your digging. You better become an investigator, okay? I know that, especially ladies, we have friends that have friends. Somebody can figure out what it is that you need to know. Somebody can put the missing pieces together for you. Or just understanding yourself with this High Priestess energy, what is of your highest good and what isn't, and moving accordingly. Letting them really know how they have treated you in the past, and that impression, like it's left a bad taste in your mouth and you won't get over that. Sorry about that, you guys. My dog is like going crazy. But that might be your obstacles. You can't get over the way that they treated you, the way that they have made you feel. Because they were very narcissistic in the past. Or you're realizing that about the relationship now with this Hermit card, that you potentially made the wrong decision with who to choose as a partner in a relationship. And you're seeing their narcissistic ways. The veil has been lifted. Right, especially with the Two of Swords and the High Priestess card. You were trying to make excuses for this person that you have been dating, if you have not already dated this person before. And now you're really getting to the truth, like the nitty-gritty of who they are. They're really showing themselves. They're showing their ass, maybe. And this is not something that works for you, and you're realizing that. You're having to come to terms with that. But if this is not about a relationship, this can be just you trying to rebel against time, which no one can do. Everybody ages, everything moves in cycles, nothing lasts forever. You know, with day comes night, with youth comes old age, with life comes death. You can't run from it. I always forget how the saying goes. Accepting what you can, pretty much letting go of what you can't, and having the wisdom to know one from the other. Sorry, you guys, I can't think of the appropriate saying, but when it comes to me, I will put it in the comment section for you guys. So you just need to get over that. You need to get over anything that you have tried to make yourself feel bad about. Especially if you've stayed in a situation longer than you intended to, or that you were supposed to. You know, it's no biggie. because you can still make the choice to free yourself and do something else, which by the end of July you will come to do. And my advice to you guys is to just walk slowly into the things that are being released to you, right, as far as the blessings go, because you do have blessings coming in. And the best thing for you is to balance, right, your positive nature with just an air of pessimism. Like, you need both. So don't be afraid to integrate both into your soul being. Nobody can just be all positive all the time. Nobody can be all negative all the time. The negativity or the air of pessimism does help keep you grounded, because Pisceans, you know, you guys live between realms, right? You are in the material world and on this earthly plane, but a lot of you guys do play into escapism, so do watch for that. Daydreaming a lot, right? Not necessarily being focused or concentrated on tasks at hand that are actually important that you need to be doing. So be careful about that. But you guys do live in the 5D world, right? In the spiritual realm. A lot of you guys work better in that space. But this Seven of Swords will kind of help bring you back down to earth. So you definitely need this energy. Be watchful of your thoughts though, because those can manifest, and pretty quickly by the end of the month, with all of this water energy, because you are in your element. So you'll know how to manifest with that energy a lot better than like air signs or fire signs even. So just be careful of your thoughts. It doesn't even matter how hard they try to bring you out of your element. Pisces, you guys handle situations, especially difficult situations, with such grace and poise, and I'm getting that. So, you know, bar any bitterness from your heart that you may have towards anybody. Let go of any pent-up resentment for you just being too generous, too kind, too nice, too loving, too unconditional, right, in your love. Forgive yourself for that, and forgive other people for taking advantage of that, and just move forward, because you're moving into great things. Don't let them keep you down if you have been down, whatever them or it is. And so that is what I have for you guys. As far as chakras, your root chakra, it's underactivated. Your third eye is underactivated. Your crown chakra, your heart chakra, and your throat chakra. Get in alignment with that. If you don't know how to do that, I will leave the link in the description box below. But at this time, if this did resonate with you, do give me a thumbs up, share this with your friends and family, and do subscribe for more.